How many times have you heard from people around you, be it relatives, friends, or family members, that your child is overweight, underweight, short in height, dark in color, and so on? And it hurts. Hurts like how? Now, as parents, if you are feeling so bad, imagine what happens to that little child who's hearing all of this. Body shaming in India is so deeply rooted in our culture that most of the time people have no idea about boundaries and they don't even realize that their comment can hurt someone's feelings and can leave a deep scar, emotional scar, especially in children. Hi, my name is Manjula and welcome to The Art of Parenting by Planet Spark, where we raise ourselves first as parents before we raise our children. And today, let's try and learn how we can raise body confident or body positive children. 1. Start with yourself. As we know that children learn from their parents, so we need to be an example of body positivity to them. Avoid saying words like, I look so fat in this, or I hate my skin, or I need to lose weight to look good. Instead, say, I'm happy that I have a healthy body and I'm able to exercise daily without getting tired. Our words at home become their inner voice and they internalize body respect. 2. Focus on body function, not body form. Teach your children to appreciate their bodies for what they do rather than how they look. For example, if a child is short in height, rather than commenting on that, focus on what he or she is achieving in life. Instead of counting the disadvantages of a short height, talk about people who have achieved everything in spite of their short height. For example, Sachin Tendulkar wouldn't have become the god of cricket if he would have focused more on his height than on his talent. Number 3, compliment beyond looks. Praise your children for what they do and not how they look. Compliment them on their kindness, intelligence, and creativity, reinforcing that they are more than their physical appearance. If your child is looking good in a particular outfit, rather than saying, oh my God, you look so handsome, say, you look quite confident in that dress. If children are praised mainly for looks, they begin to believe that their beauty is their only power and they'll only be valued if they look good. Number 4, no body shaming. Unfortunately, in our country, people have no filter on their words and they often comment on someone's look or color or weight. But of course, things are changing, but we need to be the face of that change. As parents, we need to make sure that we don't use words like, oh, that dark-skinned girl, or that fat guy, or that lady with a pimply face. We should not describe people by how they look. Do not normalize jokes on body shaming like, oh, look at Papa's belly. It looks as if he's pregnant. When you crack these jokes and laugh, your children learn the same and will repeat the same mistake in the future. Number 5, shut down societal pressure. Society will set unrealistic and unfair beauty standards for both boys and girls. But teach your children to not fall for that. They don't have to fit into a box just to please people they don't even know. So if someone says, apply a face pack on your daughter's face, it'll make her skin lighter. Just tell them you love her skin the way it is and won't change it for anything. When your children see you love them the way they are and not the way they look, they feel confident in their own skin and they don't look for society's approval for everything. Number 6, address the so-called perfect pictures on social media. Teach them the reality of perfect social media photos. Show them how social media influencers and celebrities use so many camera filters, photo editing apps to post a perfect picture on social media and they present it with the hashtag no filter used. Educate them how they manipulate teenagers to use certain makeup products or slimming pills to gain more followers on social media. Teach your children to feel so confident in their body that they don't feel the need to follow a certain diet or use a trending makeup product. Number 7, celebrate body diversity. Expose your children to books or content that showcases people with a variety of body shapes, sizes, abilities. When children are exposed to different skin tones, heights, abilities, shapes, and features being respected and valued, they learn that differences are normal, not flaws to fix. This reduces comparison, prevents shame, and builds empathy. Celebrating body diversity helps them grow up seeing their own body and others with acceptance and respect. Number 8. Handle body insecurity with care. When your child says, "I think I'm not beautiful," or "I wish I was slim," don't get angry or don't start your motivation lecture. First, validate their feelings. Say that it's okay to feel this way and ask them to share what made them feel that way. Addressing body security early by validating feelings, challenging unrealistic standards, and reinforcing that value comes from character and abilities, not looks, helps children build a more stable and compassionate self-image. Number 9, reality check. So while teaching our children to love their body and look beyond external appearance, we need to be a little careful to not make them use this as an excuse. For example, if our children are putting on weight because of constant gaming or eating junk food, then we need to give them a reality check. We need to be honest with them, but that check has to be given to them gently. Teaching children to love and accept their bodies does not mean dismissing the importance of a healthy body, balanced nutrition, movement, sleep, and self-care. Number 10. Self-respect is more important than self-love. Instead of teaching only self-love, which can feel unrealistic sometimes, we should teach children self-respect. Self-respect means valuing your body even when you don't always feel confident about it. It means speaking kindly to yourself, setting boundaries, caring for your health, and not allowing others to shame or belittle you. Self-love is an emotion that can fluctuate, but self-respect is a steady decision. It teaches children that their body deserves care, dignity, and protection regardless of appearance or comparison. So let's teach our children to love their body, to feel confident in their skin, and to be comfortable being who they are. Tell them not to measure their worth by the number on that weighing scale or a reflection on that mirror. Raising body confident children is not about convincing them that they are perfect. It is about teaching them that they are worthy. For more such conscious parenting ideas, please follow The Art of Parenting by Planet Spark with me, Manjula. And to build your child's inner confidence, make them join Planet Spark's online classes. Just log on to pspark.in and book your free trial class today.